Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So this is my fourth video on Microsoft Word. In the first three videos we have discussed these three options: margins, orientation and size. If you have not watched these three videos, I will be giving link in the description box. You can check out from that link. So in the today's lecture we are going to discuss that how we can print the selected text or the random text. What I mean to say, let me firstly create dummy text on the document by using the function rand. Let's suppose I am using the function rand, comma 4, comma 3. So it is going to create 4 paragraphs for me, and in each paragraph there will be 3 lines. And now I am clicking on enter. Okay, so you can see that what is the margin of this document, the normal margin. And what is the orientation of this document? It is portrait. And what is the size of this document? It is letter. I am going to change the size from letter to A4. Okay. So now firstly check the print preview of this document. If I want to print this document, then how it is going to be looking like if I take print out. So go to file, go to print, and here you can go to print preview. As you can see, this way our document is going to be printed, in which four paragraphs are there, and in each paragraph we have 3 lines. Let me add more text on this document. So in this video what we will be basically covering, I just show you the printout. As we give the print command, whatever data is present on this document, we will be getting that in the form of printing. But let's suppose if I don't want to print all the document, if I don't want to print all the 4 paragraphs of this document, I just want to print the first paragraph and the third paragraph. If we want to print not the entire text of the document, but we want to print some random text, like I want to print this first paragraph, then this third paragraphs only. Okay, so how we will be doing that if we want to print the random text of the document? So in this video we will be discussing the ways how we can get the print of the random text. What I mean by random text means, like if I want to print only the first line, then I want this paragraph, then only last line of this document. How we can do that? But before that, let me add some more data into this document. Let's suppose I am going to create a table in this document. Okay, so how I can create the table? For inserting the document, what I have to go to the insert tab from the page layout tab. Right now you can see the page layout tab is selected, but to insert the table I am switching from page layout to insert tab. In this you can see the table option. Just click on that and select the random rows and columns you require. Okay, now let me add some data in this table. First serial number, then student name, then percentage of the student. Okay, how much percentage he has got in the final exams, let's suppose. So in the serial number I am giving 1. Let's suppose student A, and student A got 90%. We have a second student B, he has got 80%. Third, we have student 3 and he has got 85%. Okay. Now let me add the picture in this document. I have added the plain text. I have added the table in this document, and now let's add picture in this document. For that, go to the Insert tab, click on the picture options, and you can get picture. You can browse in which location you have stored your pictures and you can insert that picture. Just click that picture and click on insert. So you can see that the picture has been inserted. So I want to change the size of the picture. For that, what can I do? For that, I have two options. So the first option is, if you can see this cursor, just click on it and push it up. Okay, just push it to the upward position. Or the other way is, just right click on the picture, click on size, and you can reduce the width and height of your picture. You can see the difference. Okay, now click on close. So I have created this document in which I am having some paragraphs, I am having table and picture. So what is my condition? My condition is, I just want to print a document in which I need the first paragraph, the table and the image. Okay, right now if you can see in the print, we have this print preview. What does it mean? All the data is coming in the printing. So if I want to just print some random text, what can I do? The first thing I can do is, I can create a new page. What I am doing, I am creating a new page. I just clicked enter multiple times to go to next page. What can I do now? I want to print this paragraph. I am just copying it. Okay, Control plus C is used to basically copy the content and paste it on the next page. Next, what I want this table in my printing, so I am going to select it. I am pressing Control plus C keyboard key to copy this table, and I am using Control plus V to paste that table. Next, I want this image. Similarly, I am going to copy this image, and then on this page I am going to paste this image by using Control plus V key. Okay, so now if you now do the print preview of this document, let's go to File, Print and Print Preview. Now you can see we have two pages in our document. This is the first page or this is the second page. If I want to see only one page at a time, I can use this. Okay, if I click on two pages, then two pages will be shown to me parallelly. If I click here one page, at a one time I will be shown only one page. So I am having two pages in this document and I just want to take print of the second page. Okay, so this is my first page. These are my notes. Let's suppose I want to take a print of the important notes. These are my complete notes and I have created some notes which are very important and I have copied it to the different page. Now if you want to print the second page, what we can do, go to the print option Okay, go to the print option. Here we have a page range. In our current document we have 2 pages. If I click on all, if I select here all, okay, so it will give me print of both the 2 pages. It will give me print of both the pages. Okay, so if I want to get printout only of the second page, we have to define here 2. Okay, all these printing options we will be discussing in the next video, but for right now I just want to tell you that how we can print the random text from the document. Okay, so I am having 2 pages, but I just want to print only second page. So what I have written here, I have written here 2. Okay, so it will give me the printout of the second page. So if you want to take printout of the second page, what we can do, we can select printer here. Okay, we can select printer here, but as my laptop is not connected with the printer, so what I am going to do, I am going to save the second page in the form of PDF. Okay, I am going to save the second page in my PDF, and I will be saving that in my laptop. Okay, if my laptop is connected with printer, then we can directly get the print by selecting the printer here, but right now I am not using any printer, so we can save the second page into a PDF file, and later we will be taking the printout of the second page of the document. Okay, so I am selecting here Microsoft Print to PDF, then click on OK. Now select the position, select the location where you want to keep the copy of your second page. So here we have option emojis. I am selecting this, I am saving with document 1. Okay, I save here. The extension is PDF. Okay, now let's see if second page has come in this document or not. So now you can see we have made 2 pages in this document, but we just want to print out only the second page. I had no printer, so what I did, I saved this second page into the PDF file so that later I can take printout of the second page. You can see one PDF has been created in which only the second page is present. Okay, so this way, this is also the way if we want to convert our docs into the PDF file. So let me tell you what is the difference between docs and PDF file. In the docs file you can do editing, you can write anything. Okay, this document is editable, we can add any text or we can edit or change or modify any text. But if you see, if I open this PDF file, you can't do edit in this document, because whatever data is present in the second page of this document, it has been fixed. It has been fixed. You can't change the alignment here. Why it is a good practice to convert docs to PDF file? Because whatever text or any pictures alignments you have given, all that alignments become fixed in the PDF file. Okay, so let's suppose if I want to take a print out from the docs file, if by mistake you click on the enter, so the position has been changed. But if you have created your docs into PDF, you can't perform any modification here. Like after, look, like if I press enter, nothing happens. So it is very important, if you want to print out your document, you firstly convert your docs into PDF so that all of your data, your tables, paragraphs, images become fixed. They get aligned at a fixed position. So this is the first way if you want to get print out of the random text. I just copied this data on the second page and I just took the print of the second page. What can be the other option if we want to print the random text? Till now what I did, I just copied the required text and data on the second page. But what can I do? Next I can create one new document. Okay, what can I do? I can create a new document. How I created the new document? In the file I just clicked on new. Okay, so I have created a blank document. So whatever content I required, I am just going to paste on the another document. Okay, so what can I do now? I want to print these all this content. So what can I do? I can copy the content from here, or you can copy the text from the original content like this. I am using Ctrl+C to copy the paragraph, then paste here. Then go to the first document, just select the table, press Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V to paste the table. Next, click on this picture, press Ctrl+C and then paste the picture using Ctrl+V. So this way we can make the another document. Now what can I do? I just remove data from the second page because I have shifted this data to a new document. So what we can do now we can create two separate copies of our document. This document is my original documents in which all the notes are present, and this is the second document in which the important points of the notes are present. So what can I do? I can copy the original document and I can also copy the second document. Whenever I have to make any changes to the notes, I will be making all these changes in my original document, and whenever I have to make note of the important points, I will be copying the data on the second document. So we can save this document, both the documents separately. Okay, so let me tell you one difference between docs and PDF. So when we convert our docs to PDF, when we don't want to make any change in your document, when you have fixed or locked your data. Okay, so in this my first document, I can change this document in the future. It is not that I have fixed the content of this document. In the future I might have to add one new paragraph, new content. So it is better if I save this file as a docs file. Okay, the extension of the Microsoft docs is DOCX. So this is docs file. So if you want to make changes in your document, it is better if you save your document in the docs file, because we need more data in the future in this document. Let me save this document as a docs file. Okay, let me save it. this time you can see that I am saving my document as a Word document. When I save the document in the PDF file, what was the extension? At that time extension was .pdf. Okay, right now I am saving this document with as a Word document. Now save this document. So now let's open this Word document. So you can see now the document is editable. The Word document is editable. You can do any editing in this document. So I hope you have got the basic idea, like what is the difference between docs and PDF file, and when we need to use the docs file and where we need to use a PDF file. So now let me open PDF file once again. So this is the PDF file in which we cannot change anything. So when you need to change your data, save that file as a Word document. If you want to just fix the data, you don't want to change the data in the future, and all your text and tables and any other content will be locked on a one particular position. You can't change this picture to left or right. Whatever content you have prepared in your MS Word file, the same kind of content will be appearing here. Okay, so this is one way that how we can print the random text from the docs. But let's suppose I don't want to make any copy of this text. I don't want to create any other document, like this we have made. I don't want to copy the content. So is there any way, if I want to just print only this text, these two paragraphs? So what can I do? I am now going to press Ctrl+T for the printout. Now you can see one option here, selection. Okay, what I am doing here, I am clicking here on selection. I don't have a printer, so I am just saving this selected text into my PDF file, and later when I will be having printer, I will be taking the printout. I don't want to print the entire page, but just want to print the first two paragraphs of the document. I just selected these two paragraphs, then I pressed Ctrl+P to open the print window. Okay, and here I am choosing selection. Okay, now click. It will ask you. Now you can see extension here as a PDF file. Okay, so let's suppose I am giving this as a document 3. I just save the document. Now let me open. So now let's see what content is coming in this document. So you can see, I can see the first two paragraphs. I just selected these two paragraphs and I just saved it. So these only two paragraphs are printed. Okay, these two paragraphs are in the PDF file. When I require, I will be getting the printout. And now let's try to print the table. I just This is a table pointer. I just clicked on it, so my table is completely selected. Now I am pressing Ctrl plus P for the printing option. Okay, so you can see here selection. You can see here selection. So now I am clicking on the selection and then clicking on OK. Okay, so I am saving this table again in the document 3. Okay, so what it is showing, I have already document 3 and it is asking me, do you want to replace that PDF file with your new data? If I choose the same file name, what will happen? The previous content in that file will be deleted and the content which I have selected right now will be added in the PDF file. Right now I have selected only the table, so I just want to add table in the file, in the PDF file. I just want to delete all the data we have saved previously in this document. So it is asking, do you want to replace it? I will be clicking on yes. Okay, so now let's see if that table is saved in PDF file or not. Now you can see we selected the table and that table is appeared in this PDF file. Let's do some more experiments. Let's suppose I just want to add this picture in my document. So what I will be doing, I will be selecting this picture, then I am going to press Ctrl plus P and I will be choosing the option here, selection. I am not using any printer, so I am just saving this image in my PDF file. Then click on OK. I am again saving the file with same name, document 3. So whatever text or any content present in this document 3, it will be replaced with the new content. Okay, so I am using the same file name. Now click on save. Do you want to replace it? Yes. Now let's see if we can see image in the document or not. Now you can see that we can see the image. We just selected the data and printed the data, but there is a drawback in using this method, that you can't print the random parts of your document. Let's suppose I want to print firstly the first paragraph. Okay, then I am pressing Ctrl key and selecting the second paragraph. Let's suppose I am selecting the first paragraph. I have pressed Ctrl key and I am selecting the another paragraph. Okay, so if I want to now print these two paragraphs in my document, are we able to do that? Let me press Ctrl plus P. Now you can see that this selection option is disabled. Okay, let me do one thing. I just select these 3 paragraphs. Now I press Ctrl plus C, Ctrl plus P. Now you can see that this option, selection option, is enabled now. Okay, so let's suppose if I choose the second paragraph and I also click the table. Okay, there is a gap. The data we are printing is not in a sequence. We have a second paragraph, then 2 paragraphs which we don't want to take in printout, then table. I just want second paragraph and this table in my document. Let's see if we can do this with the selection method or not. So I'm going to press Ctrl plus P. Now you can see that the selection option is not enabled, it is disabled. So if I select this data, this sequential data, okay, this data in a sequence, and now if I try to use Ctrl plus P, then you can see that selection is enabled. Okay, so what we can understand from this, that if you want to print a sequential data, okay, like from this to this, whatever you want to print out, if that content in a one particular sequence, like this is a one particular sequence, if I use Ctrl plus P, now you can see the selection. Okay, click on selection, then click on OK. I am replacing the document 3 with the new content, so I will be using document 3.pdf again. Do you want to replace it? I want to replace the data present in document 3 with the new data. Okay, whatever data I have selected, I want to add the data in this document which I have made previously. So I want to replace its content with my new data. So it is asking me, do you want to replace it? Yes. Okay, so now let's see what is coming in the document. So now you can see whatever data we selected, we have got all the data on the PDF. Okay, so this way we can print the data, but the condition here is, if you want to use the selection method, you have to print the sequential data. You can print only the sequential data. You can't print this way, like if I just selected the paragraph, then I am just selecting the image and I am selecting the table. Okay, I am just selecting this table and I am just selecting this document. If I press Ctrl P, I don't get the selection. Okay, let me do one more thing. I am just going to copy this table here and I am going to again paste the same table. Let's see if I want to print these two tables in my document, or if I want to print only these two tables in my document. Am I able to do that? Firstly, I just selected this table, then I have pressed Ctrl and I selected these two tables. Okay, and then I am pressing Ctrl plus P. So you can see that the selection option is disappeared, or it is disabled. It is appeared but it is disabled. We can't make any selection here. Okay, so now let's do one thing. If I select this and I select this sequential data, okay, this data is in a one particular sequence, and now if I try to add Ctrl P, now you can see the selection here. Okay, click on it. Okay, and I'm going to again give this file as document 3, save, yes. Now let's see what text or what content is appearing on this document. You can see, okay, these two tables and images has been added into the PDF file. Okay, and this PDF file is non-editable. So what we can interpret from this, that if you want to print some sequential data, if you want to print sequential data, okay, I mean there should not be any gap, like this paragraph then this, there should be no gap. If you want to print the sequential data, then you can go with the selection method like we have discussed. Okay, but if we want to print the random data, so for that the good way is using such kind of method, using this kind of method. You just copy the required data and paste on the document. Okay, so if you want to print the random data, you can make some another one extra document and keep your required content in that document and then take print out of the document. But if you want to print the sequential data, you can use this selection method. Okay, so right now I am not having any printer, so I am just saving my document to the PDF file, so that whenever I need this document, I will take the printout of the document. So in this video we have discussed two things. First one is how we can take the printout of the random text. Secondly, how we can take printout of the sequential text. Okay, and we have already discussed that how we can convert our document to PDF file and what is the difference between docs file, Microsoft Word file and PDF file. So I hope that this video will be helpful for you. You might be learning some new thing from this video. So if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching my video.